Been wanting to make this video since last night, but I'm having so much problems with the PTU, from 90K error that I cannot log in to severe CTDs, and then ASAP I cannot retrieve any ship. So after countless recopy, I think also CIG released a hotfix into the PTU. Now I am finally able to bring the Wolf out. I think these are the reasons why CIG delayed the 4.3 live patch release until these problems are fixed. And as the recording of this video, CIG has no certain day and time on when 4.3 will be released. So hopefully by the end of today, so this weekend, we can play some 4.3 and fly with the Wolf, which we're gonna be testing in this video. In the previous video, we looked at the flight stats of the Wolf in detail. So in this video, we're gonna be doing a stealth combat test. First of all, let's take a first look of the ship. Cougar L-21 Wolf. This is a small ship, quite small. If you compare it with the 100i, it's about the same size. As for the exterior functions, there is really nothing to it. This ship does not have any physicalized components, and there's only a few buttons on the ship. So one is the fuel port, which is right here. It's in a very odd position. And then the bottom of the ship, there's no buttons. So on the right hand side of the ship, you have one button, which will give you an external storage of 450k micro SCU. Can put some armors and weapons and loots. So as long as it has this storage, you can use this ship for bunker running. But you can't carry a lot of stuff, only 450k micro SCU. And then on the left hand side, this is interpilot seat. So it has a really cool animation for interpilot. First person view is you dash up one of the wings and then get inside the pilot seat. And then get out of the ship. It's like this. In between the animation, you cannot break it. You cannot jump off and things like that. And then this is the third person view. Like that. And getting out of the pilot seat. It's like that. Pretty cool. But I just worry that at some point this animation is gonna break. It's gonna have very weird stuff. But as of right now, this is a very cool animation. Inside the cockpit, here is some really cool. So if you turn the ship on,
Your adventure, courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic.
very cool welcome message. And then you have a clock right here. I think this shows UTC time. So whenever CIG says something about UTC time, if you don't know, you can just go to the ship and check this clock. You have two MFDs, and you can change those two MFDs as well. And the cockpit view is really nice. Feels like an Origin ship with a very nice view. And this is the outside. This, in the beginning, when I look at the preview of the ship, I was wondering which one is the front, which is the nose, which is the tail. Looks like this is the tail with the engine like that. And this is the front. It's tilted up. This is the design. And also for the hardpoints, this is very similar to Elite Dangerous hardpoints. If you turn off weapon, the gun just hides inside with a cool animation. Now this is a racing ship without the gun. And then weapons on. And of course, these are the bespoke weapons. Like that. Oh, where is the bullet? A bullet is right here. Wow, look at this. Pretty cool. Rotating Gatling gun. But you can see the spread is crazy. So we're going to be testing this weapon later. But just look at right now. You have to be really close for your bullets to hit if you attack enemy ships. Otherwise, this is just not very effective. Now, the engine effect is also really nice. This is the engine sound. Oh, very powerful. And the water effect is even cooler. So another feature is you have a bottom fin. I don't know, I don't really like it. If I have a railgun, I want to destroy it. But maybe I would destroy the ship itself. So is there a way to hide this thing? I don't think so. Press K? Nope. I don't think any button can control this. So once landing gear is up, the fin will go down. Maybe this is designed for cool effect if you fly over water like this. Ooh. If I fly upside down like this and then hide myself underwater, this will be a shark. And look at the two little lights in the front. Also looks like the eyes of the shark. So this ship does not read wolf to me. It reads like a shark, inverted shark or something. But the sound effect for the engine is really cool. Look at this. Also the animation, the fire. I wish the sound effect could be stronger. If you do some hard fly, then watch out for the bottom fin though. If it hits the ground, it might cause some issues. So the bottom fin is a problem. It's unnecessary, to be honest. Yep, design is very sleek. Alright, let's do our stealth test. Still, I'm gonna be using the Polaris as the enemy ship. Now, in the previous video, we did a little stealth analysis. So for this wolf, I have 2 Stealth B size 1 shields, 2 size 1 vapor blocks, Stealth B coolers, 1 Slipstream Stealth Grade A power plant, as well as a Drift size 1 Stealth C quantum drive. Now, for my power management, I give just 1 pip to engine and 2 pips to radar. That's it. Now, my IR is 3667. This is on paper, this is the lowest. My EM is 1857. So my front cross section, even though it's only 933, but my lowest signature IR, EM, and cross section is the EM as of right now. So 1857. So this will be my minimum range. Now, my highest cross section is 5600, which is on the side. And this will be my highest detection range in SCM mode. But in navigation mode, it will depend on your quantum drive. So with that in mind, I'm going to be detecting the ship with the Polaris. And on paper, my minimum detection range is 1.8 kilometers. And my maximum is 5.6. And the Polaris has a size 4 radar, so the sensitivity is 100%. Okay, right now I'm going to turn off my coolers, turn off my shield. I'm going to leave 1 weapon on because that's ballistic, and 1 pip to engine. And pay attention to my radar lock. Let's see when I will lose this radar lock. Now you can see my IR is increasing because I turn off both coolers. So if you turn one on, now it's decreased to 11.4. Turn one off, it drops first and then climbs up. So we'll just test this with no coolers on. So pull away right now. Wow, 3.84 kilometers, still have radar lock. This is not a stealth ship. Because look at my IR is 18.5k now. Well, my IR is climbing 20.21 now. And 10 kilometers, still getting radar locked. For this tiny little ship, wow. No way, this is insane, 20 kilometers. Yeah, I think the reason is my IR. I cannot turn off both coolers. So I'm gonna bring 1 cooler online. You know what? I think something is wrong on my radar because right now I am not targeted by Luke Skywalker, but it still shows a radar lock on my ship. So something is wrong with the display, not the actual range. So let's redo this test. Turn off both coolers. So right now at 2 kilometers, I got targeted. So I'm gonna pull away and I'm gonna be watching from my other computer. Let's see when I'll lose the target lock. Okay, still have lock at 4.2 kilometers. Yeah, I don't think that's wrong. So at 19 kilometers, Luke Skywalker can still target my ship. Yep, still getting targeted. So let's turn on 1 cooler and try this again. Flying back. Alright, now with only 1 cooler, my IR is at 20.7K. That's pretty high. I can be targeted at 5.2 kilometers. Okay, I'm gonna pull away. Oh, 17.3 kilometers. I lost the target lock from the Luke Skywalker ship. I think something is not right. The IR is way too high for this tiny little ship. That's insane. And you can be targeted at 17.3 kilometers. This ship cannot be used as a stealth ship at all. The detection range is too high. Wow, that's a little surprise to me. The cross-section is very deceiving. Front cross-section 900 something. That's very deceiving. But in reality, the ship is very, very big signature, especially the IR. I don't know if something wrong or my test is flawed, but this is what I get in-game. The actual detection range for the ship is above 17 kilometers. That's insane. Alright, let's do some combat tests. Check out these guns.